to delay the surgery.
Well, if we delay much longer, we risk permanent damage to his shoulder.
You can
and
always
substantial
rehab his shoulder.
You know, if Mr. Lowry had been wearing a helmet, we wouldn't even be having this conversation.
Patrick?
Yeah.
We have 7 minutes.
Is it that late already?
All right, I'll take it from here.
I don't want him anywhere near an OR until I can sign off on him.
Okay, I got it. It's your call.
You seemed a little tense.
He's a brilliant surgeon to get past the crazy.
Well, fortunately, she seems to be focused on Johnny at the moment.
It's a little ironic you're pulling me away from Lisa in order to go to our first official marriage counseling session.
Well, let's look on the bright side. At least we have something very interesting to talk about.
Okay, I've been perfectly honest with you from the start. If you need a babysitter to fill in, you're gonna have to look elsewhere. I love Emma, but I don't really plan on...
Maxie, deep breath. This is not about babysitting Emma. It's about Patrick.
Oof. Was Lisa hitting on him again? I really wish she would have let me handle that. We would have saved a lot of time.
Hold on. Just sit.
Okay.
We had our first counseling session tonight. And just watching Patrick in that room trying so hard to make everything work, he's willing to do anything. And I think it's going to be a huge effort, and that scares me.
What's wrong with working hard for what you want?
That makes sense if you're working for someone like Kate Howard or you're in med school. But if Patrick has to work this hard just to stay married to me, maybe the simple truth is I'm not enough for him.
Patrick?
Sam.
Hey.
Sam.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I totally forgot about our appointment. Were you just waiting in my office?
Yeah, I was. The receptionist said I might find you out here.
I apologize. I've been behind all day.
It's okay, but it's not like you to miss your appointments. What's going on?
Compared to what you and Jason are dealing with, I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
What about compared to what you're dealing with?
I don't think I should talk to you about this.
Really? You can talk to me about anything.
Okay. Robin and I are in couples counseling, and we had our first meeting, and I feel like I'm drowning.
Okay, well, you know, I don't like counselors either, if that's any consolation.
It's not really that. It's just, you know, Robin was so good. She was concise. She was focused. She got right to the point.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
I wouldn't be having to go through this if I had honored my wedding vows. If I hadn't cheated on Robin.
Look, for what it's worth, I see a lot of cheating spouses in my line of work, and some broken marriages can be repaired if both partners want it badly.
Listen to you.
I don't hear that every day.
I'm serious. I don't understand why I had to hold on to that pain for so long. You know, why couldn't I just get over it? Patrick slept with his ex-girlfriend, someone that had been hitting on him for months.
Don't forget, Lisa was terrorizing you, which can be a major distraction. And it's really difficult to work on your marriage when you're stuck in a well.
But Patrick saved me, remember? And that still wasn't enough. I still didn't want to work things out with him.
Robin, you were hurt.
I know, but I didn't have to make it my life's work, you know? But that's what I do. I hold on to everything, and I overanalyze, and I'm defensive, and I have to be right all the time.
You usually are right.
That's true. But not this time. I built so many walls around me that it's almost impossible for anyone to get in.
But Patrick did.
And now I'm punishing him for it.
That must have been some counseling session.
And the thing is, he has no idea that I'm this upset because no matter how much I love him, I just refuse to be vulnerable in front of him, which means that, well, the whole concept of marriage counseling is just a big waste of time anyway.
You also tend to make broad, sweeping statements that aren't necessarily true. I'm just saying.
He was so great in the session. You know, he has no problem admitting that he has done something wrong. He's genuinely sorry, so why couldn't I believe that? Why did it take the death of a little child for me to take him back?
I don't really think about it like that.
Patrick doesn't dwell on the negative. You know, when something happens, he admits that he's done something wrong, and then he moves on.
Well, those are all good things, right?
Yeah. It's part of what I love about him.
Then I'm sorry. I don't really see what your problem is.
Patrick is a way more open person than I am, which leaves him many ways to grow, ways that I can't. So, what if that means that we'll grow apart?
Your scans are excellent. Test results came back great. I'd like you back in about 6 months for follow-up. Other than that, everything is fine, unless, of course, your headaches continue. Then
No.
I'll get you
My
back earlier.
headaches have actually been going away, but I did have one little question for you.
Okay, shoot.
All right. Jason and I were just considering our options of possibly having a baby one day, and Dr. Lee mentioned this fertility reconstruction thing, and I was just wondering if that would affect the concussion or
Not
anything
at all.
No.
No, it won't affect it whatsoever.
Great. It's good to know. Thank you.
Sam, for what it's worth, I hope it works out with you and Jason. Emma's the best thing that's ever happened to me and Robin. Hey, I'm sorry I'm late. I had an appointment with Sam that I completely forgot about.
You need to learn to use that little calendar thing on your phone.
I know. You're right. You're always right. Must be kind of annoying. Always being right. Hey. Robin, I was just kidding. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you cry.
Stop apologizing.
I'm sorry. I was just kidding.
It's not your fault, okay? I've been the one that's been pushing you away for so long. And I should know more than anyone that every single day counts. I just wasted so much time being mad at you.
I gave you good reason to be mad at me.
All I really want is our family. Why can't I just let myself have it?
Well, the good thing is we can talk about it in therapy.
I don't even know why I suggested that. Why can't we just trust how we feel?
Well, this is probably going to sound a little bit odd, especially because I walked out of that first session realizing that I am a complete jerk.
No, you're not.
Well, see, the thing is, I think it's going to be good for us. I want you to have a safe place to feel and to say how pissed off at me you really are.
I'm not pissed. I was pissed. Obviously. But I'm not pissed anymore. I'm really not. And the last thing I want is for marriage counseling should be about, dumping on you.
I didn't feel that way. It felt like I was, it was challenging to me. I realized I have a lot of work to do. Especially because I had a consult with Sam, and, she's in a committed relationship with a mobster who kills people, and I guess she gets more comfort and love from him than I give you, which is
Stop.
It's a little bit embarrassing.
I can't believe you can still make jokes right now. I predict you will make a success out of marriage counseling, just like you do everything else.
Well, it's because of you. I am never, ever going to risk losing this again. Just being here with you, our little girl sleeping in bed.
It is pretty wonderful.
Yes, it is.
Which, of course, means I have some bad news.
Okay. Hit me.
We are losing Stephanie until June. Yeah. She got an
Really?
internship in the city.
Well, that's good for her.
Yeah, I'm thrilled for her, of course.
Well,
But she didn't give us any notice.
we can just take Emma to daycare at the hospital. She likes it there. It's nice to see her on our breaks.
But we can't leave her there 24/7. We have to have someone who can watch her in the evenings or the weekends or...
Call Christina. She was great with her. She's dependable. She's smart.
I was actually thinking that Emma really likes her.
Yeah, she does.